All right, welcome back to 9 News 6 a.m. We are outside in the 9 News parking lot, and we are joined by some gentlemen from Duncan Toys, and we have their awesome van here we're going to talk about. I've got Emil here with me, Lamprecht, right?
Lamprecht,
I said
yeah.
that right? Okay,
Correct.
very good. And Duncan Toys celebrating their 80th anniversary, and of course the #1 maker in the world of the yo-yo. So it's been around for a long time. In fact, it's like the oldest toy in history, I believe. Is that right?
Well, it's usually called the second oldest toy in history after the doll.
Oh, after the doll.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to say, though, rock stick doll yo-yo.
Oh, okay.
Because
So
I figure some other things were played.
There are a couple other things before that, yeah. So you guys are traveling around. You've gone through like 51 states, or 51 cities, 20 states. What are you doing when you go places? And some of these things you can do with the yo-yo that Nate and Seth are doing are amazing.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are real pros, and kind of what we've been doing is, if this is the states, we're kind of doing a big circle around it and hitting retail venues and state fairs and various other show venues across the U.S. And it changes every day. Our job changes every day, which is really dynamic and fun. We blog about it, so you can check out the blog, duncantour.org or duncancrew.org/tour.
Okay.
And that's kind of the whole schedule and everything that we're doing. And we're just riding around this sweet van and having a lot of fun.
Now, explain some of the tricks that these guys are doing, like Nate and Seth are doing here.
Sure. So we've got actually 2 different styles here. There's 5 styles of yo-yo play, 1A through 5A. Nate here is doing what's called 5A, which uses a counterweight on the opposite end of the string, so you can actually manipulate both ends of the string and do all sorts of interesting aerial tricks. Where Seth over here is doing kind of the more traditional 1A, which is kind of where you start, with walk the dog around the world, etc., and then you escalate to these very advanced string tricks, which he's demonstrating some of now.
Okay, so now I am very, very basic, and we talked about a couple of things. So you're going to so one of the things with the yo-yo, you said best to go between the first and second knuckle, which I think people always, stick them all the way on the end of their finger.
Yeah, the 2 most common mistakes that people make is that they don't realize that the loop on the end is a slip knot, so you're actually supposed to string the string through it, and then the first and second knuckle. And the reason for that is that as you're learning to do the real throw, which is correct.
So when I did it again, I keep hitting I need a shorter string because I'm so short. See, this is your yo-yo, right? You're like a foot taller than I am.
True. And that's that you get a little more velocity out of that throw if you have it
very nice
on the first.
And the other one you taught me, let's see if I can do this one now.
Forward pass.
Forward pass.
Palm down and out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, almost got it.
Almost got it that time.
That was pretty good.
Very good. So what do people think when you guys go to places like that? I mean, it's just, they have to be amazed, aren't they?
It's kind of a mix between awe and confusion because some of this stuff is so fast and so complex that it's really hard to track if you're not used to watching it. You can see it's just very intense stuff.
Absolutely.
But it's really interesting to
It's
watch.
fun. All right. Hey, guys, thanks for coming in. I'm sure you're having a blast going around in your van. We'll get some information on our website about Duncan Toys also and the yo-yo.